What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and to a brand new video. I just finished up a leg workout and I filmed it for YouTube, so if this setup looks familiar in my next video, that's why. So anyways, it is about 8 a.m. I typically eat around 11. I have to finish up this workout. I'm gonna run home and I have cell biology class from like 9:15 to 10:45-ish. And then I'm gonna get into this full day of eating. So I will see you guys when it is time for breakfast. Okay, I just got out of cell biology lecture and I'm getting ready to make breakfast, but I want to come on here and talk about tracking macros and like why I don't typically do it anymore. And I'm gonna attempt a new hairstyle, so hopefully it doesn't look absolutely horrible. So I mentioned this in my fitness journey video, but the first like 3 or 4 months of my fitness journey, I did not know that like tracking macros, tracking calories was a thing. Whenever I was asked, do I track macros, I really didn't even know what that meant. But then I kind of got into it. Keep in mind, I lost like my first 20 or 30 pounds without even knowing about tracking, if that tells you anything. And I'm gonna be tracking today for you guys just so y'all can get kind of like the gist of how much I eat, even though it differs for everybody. Everybody needs to eat a different amount of food a day. It depends on your height, your weight, your sex, your muscle mass, your fat mass, whether you want to gain weight, lose weight, maintain weight. So I'm going to be tracking today for you guys just so y'all can get a gist of what I'm eating, but don't follow the exact numbers unless you're me. So I think I tracked macros for maybe, I would say 7 or 8 months, and then I went to college and it was pretty difficult to track because, you know, you're on a meal plan. I feel like looking back on it, it was a little bit detrimental to my food relationship, like my relationship with food, because I would just be thinking all day like, what am I going to eat for dinner that fits my macros? What am I going to eat for lunch that fits my macros? Can I have this snack? Will it fit my macros? And I just don't want to do that. Like, I want to enjoy food. I love food. Looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have been tracking for so long. But either way, the reason I don't track anymore is because, okay, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just going to talk to you guys. The reason I don't like to track anymore is because I eat different every single day, every single month I eat different. And what I mean by that is I'll go through phases for like a month or two where I'm eating more fatty foods just because that's what I prefer. During that time, like, I may be having more things like avocados, eggs, and more fatty things, and then other months I might be feeling rice, beans, potatoes. It kind of goes back and forth depending on the season on what I prefer to eat. So that is a reason why I don't track, because I'm constantly fluctuating. I don't want an app, and I'm going to be using MyFitnessPal. I don't want an app telling me how much fat I can eat a day, how much carbs I can eat today. Like, I don't like that. That is the main reason why I don't track. One, because I just want to eat what I want and not worry about it. And two, because it's constantly changing. Like, I'd have days where I ate really healthy, but I had more things like eggs and avocados and peanut butter, and MyFitnessPal would put like a red sentence that was like, you went over your fat goal for today. And I'm like, okay, but my carbs, I'm way under on carbs. So like, if you've watched any of my full day of eatings, I've been eating peanut butter toast and yogurt and a Zip Fizz for 1.5 to 2 years now, but my yogurts and breads always switch up. So I was eating Thomas English muffins for probably over a year, and then at the beach, my family got this artisanal bread and it's so good. I like couldn't turn back to English muffins after this. So I have 2 pieces of this every morning, sometimes 3. I always put this Crazy Richards peanut butter on it. I've been loving these Too Good yogurts. They have 80 calories, 12 grams of protein, and only 2 sugars, which is why it's called Too Good. Every morning I have a Zip Fizz. This is my form of caffeine. It's cheaper than coffee and I like it more than coffee. I've been drinking this for over 3 years now. It's just like a powder that you put in water. It has a bunch of vitamins in it and it has 100 milligrams of caffeine. So this is what I eat every single morning. If I film future full day of eatings, or if you watch any of my past full day of eatings, this is not going to change. I'll have different lunches and dinners, I promise, but this is my absolute favorite breakfast. So I'm just going to toast these pieces, put some peanut butter on them, and make the Zip Fizz in like a Yeti cup and eat breakfast. Also, some of you might be shocked that I'm eating like white bread every single day. I don't know how many magazines and people on Instagram and YouTube say like you can't eat pasta, you can't eat bread if you want to lose weight. That is not true. This is my favorite meal. I'm gonna eat it every single day. That's it. You can't really tell me not to eat it because I've been losing weight, gaining muscle for over 2 years, and I've been eating some form of bread every day. Pizza, pasta, I eat that stuff all the time. As long as you're smashing it in the gym or you're going on walks or you're doing something and you're not eating way too much every single day, you can eat stuff like that. It's so good. Actually, last week I tried to switch to a healthier bread. I got like a whole grain bread and it just wasn't the same. I was kind of sad when I ate breakfast. I'm not kidding. So I went back and I bought a loaf of my favorite bread. So this is my breakfast. It's so simple but so good. There's a lot of good protein in that yogurt and in the peanut butter and caffeine in my drink. So I absolutely love this breakfast. It's so easy to make. I make it in my dorm room all the time. And I will see you guys when it is time for lunch. Okay, it's about 2 o'clock now and I'm having my second meal of the day, or lunch. I don't really typically call it lunch because I just have like a big breakfast and a big dinner. And then in between those two, I kind of snack on different things. So today I'm gonna be making a protein shake and having a little protein bar with it. I've made this so many times on my channel, but if you're new here, I will show you my shake. My friend Alyssa calls it the Sydney J Fitness signature shake. I just do about 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk in the vanilla flavor. I don't really know if it tastes any different than the normal one. I put 1 tablespoon of peanut butter in there, but I might put 2 in today because I did such a heavy leg workout this morning that I might just want a little more fat and protein in there. And then I have frozen bananas in here. I typically buy 4 or 5 bananas at Walmart and I chop them up when I get home and put them in a Tupperware and just stick them in the freezer, and that will usually last me 4 or 5 days. And then the main ingredient is One Up Nutrition chocolate egg white protein. So this is a dairy-free protein that I've been using from One Up Nutrition for probably 5 or 6 months now. It's so good. In comparison to the isolate whey chocolate protein, this one's obviously dairy-free, and I find that it's a little bit smoother and sweeter. Whey protein just wasn't really sitting well with my stomach anymore. So 1 scoop of this has 108 calories, 0 fat, 3 carbs, 0 sugar, and 25 grams of protein. So I just blend all that together. It's so good. It just tastes like a chocolate peanut butter banana milkshake in my opinion. And then along with that, I'm having a Kai's bar. I love the chocolate brownie flavor and the lemon flavor of this brand. I just get these at Walmart as well, but I'm trying this new to me peanut butter cookie flavor. I used to eat One Up Nutrition bars. They're so freaking good, but since my stomach doesn't really tolerate whey protein anymore, I've been eating these instead. Okay, so this is my very large protein shake. I would normally pour it in like a pretty cup. I don't want to wash 2 dishes, so there she is. And then I have this bar. And just a reminder that if you buy anything from One Up Nutrition with code Sydney at checkout, you will receive 20% off your entire purchase. And if you screenshot the receipt showing me that you used my code, you will be entered into my monthly giveaway. There's more about this over on my Instagram under the highlight called giveaways if you want to know more about that. If you ever want to try any One Up Nutrition products, make sure to use my code so you can be entered into my giveaway and possibly win an entire product of your choice for free. Okay, hi guys. I just wanted to pop on here real quick as I'm editing and let you know that One Up Nutrition has just started their Black Friday sale. So as I mentioned, if you ever use code Sydney at checkout, you get 20% off your purchase and you can be entered into my monthly giveaway. But for the Black Friday sale, it ends November 30th, which is a Monday. And the deal going on is that the entire website is 30% off. And then you can still get 20% off with my code. It's such an amazing deal. And if you get more than 5 products, you can choose between 2 different free gifts. So there's a like One Up Nutrition gym bag, duffel bag type thing, or you can get resistance bands that you can use at home for working out. You can take them to the gym to work out, to stretch with. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because that is currently going on. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support on my last video. It was so difficult for me to make, but the feedback that I got from it was amazing. So thank you so much. If you're confused as to why I'm back home, my last video was a life update, so I hope you guys are enjoying this full day of eating. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's get back to this video. Okay, hi. This might possibly be the worst camera angle you've ever seen, but this is what we're working with right now. So it is about 5 o'clock right now. I typically eat like my big salad, which I'll be showing you guys, around 6:30, but I was absolutely starving. So I decided to make a big old bowl of oatmeal. I used 2 packets of Quaker high fiber maple and brown sugar, and I just add water to it to cook it, and then I added some cinnamon on top for some good spice. And then along with that, I'm having a Vita Coco coconut water. I absolutely love these. There's a bunch of other brands at Walmart that I have tried, and none of them are as good as this one. So this is the one that I like to get. The bottle has 2 servings in it, and I'm gonna drink the whole thing. I usually get the big bottles that have 4 servings and drink the whole thing. I just love the taste of coconut water, and it has a lot of vitamin C and potassium and things like that in it. Yeah, this is my little snack because I was super hungry, and I know that my legs are gonna be really sore tomorrow if I don't eat enough food today. It's like a 400 calorie carb load. I'm just gonna take a break from schoolwork, and I will see you guys when it is time for dinner. Okay, I wanted to finish off this full day of eating with a very nutritious salad that's full of so much good stuff. Thank you to John for giving me this recipe. He was gonna make these for us one night, and he told me the ingredients, and I was like, I've never had all those things together. So he let me try a bite of his, and I loved it. He made one for me, and now I've been making them every single night for about 2 or 3 weeks. They're so good. So the base layer is spinach. Add as much as you want. It hardly has any calories, and it's going to fill you up with good greens and fiber, and I believe vitamin A and some iron as well. And then some Monterey Jack cheese. So I buy like a big block of it at Walmart, and then I just cut it into 16 pretty much even blocks because there's 16 servings in a block, so that kind of helps me ration it out whenever I go to make a salad. So I chop that up. Then I typically grab like 6 to 7 strawberries, slice those up, and put them on there as well. And then from Walmart, if you go to the cooking aisle, and I'm sure this is like this in every store, if you go to the cooking aisle, you will see a bag of blanched and slivered almonds. So that's what's on here, but when I got home, John told me to toast them. So I put them all on a baking sheet, I think at 350 degrees, for maybe 10 minutes so they get crunchy and they're not chewy. And then the last ingredient is some chicken that I cooked yesterday. I actually filmed cooking it so you guys would know how I did it, so I'll insert that here. Okay, welcome to Past Sydney, who is about to show you how to make the chicken that you just saw fully cooked. So I have 2 ingredients here. This is super simple. Good lord, it's been a while since I've vlogged. Okay. It is super simple and it tastes so good. It's inexpensive, and it's just the best way that I've figured out how to make chicken as a busy person. So I buy 2 things. So I buy these chicken breast tenderloins from Walmart that are non-GMO. They don't have any added hormones or steroids or anything. And there's typically about 9 pieces in here, which lasts me 6 days if I eat it every single day. Along with that, I buy this Lawry's marinade, which is on the aisle at Walmart with all the like salad dressings and things like that. And I've just been getting the lemon pepper flavor, I guess you'd call it. So basically what I do is I prep chicken for the day that I'm cooking it and then the next day. So I take out 3 pieces. I just put it in a Ziploc bag and I poke holes in all the pieces of chicken with a fork. And then I pour just, I don't know how much I pour, maybe a half a cup or so of this onto the chicken. Here's the nutrition label. It's really not that bad and it tastes so good. And I think most of it like cooks out or runs out of the chicken when you cook it, if you're worried about calories or sodium or something. I've tried to make marinades on my own before and it's super time consuming and sometimes it doesn't work out. So as a college student, these are perfect for me. After I put the marinade on the pieces of chicken, I stick it in the fridge overnight. It says it's a 15-minute marinade. I haven't tried that. I like to just soak it overnight. And then I just cook all 3 pieces in a pan, which I'm about to show you. I take a piece and a half for the day that I cooked it and put it on my salad, and then I have a piece and a half the next day for my salad. And then after that, I'll prep this again for the next 2 days. So yeah, let's go cook this chicken and then get back to future Sydney. I like to just put the stove on like a little bit less than medium heat, and then I just stand here and flip the pieces over and over again, probably about, I'd say 8 to 10 minutes. So that is how I've been cooking the chicken. And the last ingredient is raspberry vinaigrette, and I just got the craft version. So that is this big O salad. There's so much good stuff in here. The cheese is good in fat and protein, so are the almonds. The chicken is great protein. The spinach and strawberries have a lot of vitamins in them. So this is just an overall big, healthy, yummy salad. So thank you, John. And the last thing I like to have every night before like brushing my teeth and getting ready for bed is this big drink. And I will show you guys what is in it. So to help my digestive system, to keep me from bloating, to make sure everything moves through smoothly that I ate today. Sorry if that's too much for you. I like to mix 2 different products from One Up Nutrition. So the first one, fiber complex that has probiotics and vitamin C in it. We all know that those are both great for you. And then I mix it with the vegan greens and reds. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I did a whole review on these because these are new. They're a pineapple flavor instead of the typical greens and reds like basic flavor. They made it in pineapple, so it's a little bit more tolerable, and to me it tastes actually really good. And the fiber is in pineapple as well. All the healthy things you can think of into one drink, and then I just added a little bit of lemon juice for fun. So if you struggle at all with getting like fruits and veggies into your daily diet, I definitely recommend buying this. And if you struggle with like moving things through, or you need some type of probiotic or vitamin C because we're in a pandemic, this is your best friend. I like to mix them together and make that big old drink like I just showed you. So to finish off this full day of eating, I just want to read to you my total calories and macros. As you saw, I've been putting photos of each meal on the screen for you guys, but in total, I ate roughly 2,000 calories, like a couple calories off from 2,000. I had 212 grams of carbohydrates, 90 grams of fat, and 112 grams of protein. So I believe that's going to be it for today's full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. If you want to watch any of my past full day of eatings, I will link some down below, and I also have a playlist where you can watch them all in a row. I did have probably the same breakfast in all of them, but different lunches and dinners, I promise. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to this point in the video, I want you to comment down below what your favorite breakfast meal is, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.